The National Weather Service placed parts of 5 storm-battered states, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas and Texas, under a tornado watch Monday afternoon, meaning that conditions were favorable for tornadoes to develop within the next few hours. The 5-state area is in the heart of a storm system hovering over the plains and Midwest all the way to Minnesota. On Sunday, a tornado packing winds as high as 200 mph, left 2 people dead in Oklahoma. Tornadoes and high winds injured more than 20 in the region. The body of 79-year-old Glen Irish was found in an open area of the neighborhood after a twister slammed into Shawnee, Oklahoma, leveling a mobile home park. The Oklahoma medical examiner on Monday confirmed the second fatality, Billy Hutchinson, 76. Both victims were from Shawnee, but it was not immediately clear if both lived in the Steelman Mobile Home Park, which was destroyed. You can see where there's absolutely nothing, then there are places where you have mobile home frames on top of each other, debris piled up, Pottawatomie County Sheriff Mike Booth said after surviving damage. It looks like there's been heavy equipment in there on a demolition tour. It's pretty bad. It's pretty much wiped out, Booth said. More than 60 million Americans are at risk of severe storms Monday, with the primary targets including Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri and Arkansas, the National Weather Service's Storm Prediction Center warned. Damaging wind gusts, large hail and tornadoes are possible in all areas, Weather Channel meteorologist Kevin Roth said. Oklahoma City, Tulsa, St. Louis, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Minneapolis are among the cities most at risk for severe weather Monday, AccuWeather meteorologist Megan Evans said. Chicago, Detroit, Dallas and Indianapolis also are in the danger zone. Sunday, there were 24 reports of tornadoes in 5 states, the Storm Prediction Center said. In what has otherwise been a quiet spring for tornadoes, May 19 appeared to have been the second most active day for tornadoes in the nation so far in 2013, Weather Channel meteorologist John Erdman said. So far this year, not including this most recent 5-day outbreak, severe storms have caused $3.5 billion in economic losses in the USA, says meteorologist Steve Bowen of global reinsurance firm Aon Benfield. Bowen says. Of that $3.5 billion, at least $2 billion was covered by insurance. By the time the current storm system finally winds down by the middle of this week, I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up as the costliest U.S. natural disaster event we've seen so far in 2013, said meteorologist Steve Bowen of global reinsurance firm Aon Benfield. Recent full-year severe weather-related insured losses were roughly $27 billion in 2011 and $15 billion in 2012, the 2 costliest years on record, Bowen said. By this definition, severe weather means damage from thunderstorms or tornadoes, and does not include damage from hurricanes. The storms in Oklahoma on Sunday that ripped off roofs and tossed big trucks like toys were part of a severe weather outbreak that stretched from Texas to Minnesota. Twisters were also reported Sunday in Iowa and Kansas. The killer tornado that flattened portions of Shawnee, Oklahoma, had wind speeds that were estimated as high as 200 mph, according to the National Weather Service in Norman, Oklahoma. The NWS said preliminary information from a survey team indicated EF4 damage at the scene. EF4 is the second highest level on the Fujita scale of tornado intensity. EF4 tornadoes have wind speeds that are estimated at between 166 to 200 mph. Across Oklahoma, 21 people were injured, not including those who suffered bumps and bruises and chose not to visit a hospital, said Kelly Kane, a spokeswoman for the Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management. Booth said 6 at Steelman Estates were hurt. Government. Mary Fallin declared an emergency for 16 Oklahoma counties. Interstate 40 was closed by the Oklahoma Highway Patrol after winds overturned semi-tractor trailer trucks and other vehicles, NewsOK.com reported. KFOR-TV showed footage of homes damaged and cars and trucks flipped from highways near Shawnee. Other videos showed flashes from electrical transformers blowing out as they were hit by high winds or debris from the tornado near Edmond. A tornado touched down in Golden City, MO, early Monday morning and tore through 2 counties, Barton County Emergency Management Director Tom Ryan told CNN. The number of injuries and extent of damage were not immediately clear. Sedgwick County, Kansas, Emergency Management Director Randy Duncan said officials are grateful for few reports of damage from a tornado that touched down near Wichita Mid-Continent Airport. He told CNN the area emerged relatively unscathed. Forecasters had been warning for days that severe storms were likely across the region. "I knew it was coming," said Randy Grau, who huddled with his wife and 2 young boys in their Edmonds home when a tornado hit. He said he peered out his window as the weather worsened and believed he saw a flock of birds heading down the street. "Then I realized it was swirling debris." In Iowa, a tornado touched down Sunday about 30 miles west of Des Moines near the town of Earlham, the Des Moines Register reported. Meteorologist Kurt Kattenberg said a large low-pressure system is parking itself over the middle of the country and really isn't going to move much over the course of the next few days. It's basically going to keep pulling up that nice Gulf of Mexico moisture that keeps fueling everything. The threat of twisters comes less than a week after tornadoes left 6 dead, dozens injured and hundreds of homes destroyed in Texas and just shy of the 2-year anniversary of the Joplin, MO, twister.